What's up, y'all? Let's get straight into it. Where are the good men? Are they at Home Depot?
Home Depot. Home Depot because we gotta fix something. Depot.
You need to fix your personality because I can tell you tried to fix your face, but that did not work.
Shots fired! Shots
You got
fired!
fake teeth, fake lips, fake nose, fake cheeks, everything fake on you. But you want us to keep it real? Make it make sense.
The good men, where are they? I keep seeing that video. They're
looking for you.
All of your videos
Hiding
of,
for
you know,
you.
screaming and saying how much you hate men and your icks because I don't know they breathe.
Depot because I need to change my light and hopefully I can find my man in there.
Shout out to the bonnet crew. Ladies, do not go out in a bonnet looking for a man. You wear bonnets at home. You do not wear them out. Like, who's going to approach that? She looks like a depressed frog.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Who's approaching you?
This trend of women looking
Nobody.
for husbands is only getting more desperate.
Ladies, I'm testing out a theory today. I've heard that this is the place to find hot single men. At this point, I'm desperate enough to try anything, so let's go.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s.
Head built like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Forehead with big over here. Head, face look like it's written in cursive.
Shots fired! Shots
All right,
fired!
I'm gonna calm down.
Where are we finding men now?
Because there is a science to finding a man at Home Depot.
Really?
Prince Charming will not come and save you. These men are done.
Hello, TikTok friends. Have a question for you.
Okay.
I was in a very bad relationship, and I see all these wonderful men saying and asking for all the right things. But where are you? Because you sure as hell not in my town.
Why would they be looking for your old ass?
No men here on what's today? Tuesday.
Keep it real. She looks like who's that actor from The Crow back in the day? She looking like a man.
Afternoon at 12 o'clock looking for a washer and dryer. And I thought maybe I'd look for a man too, but nope. No men here.
So, I've seen all over TikTok that if you're a single lady, the place to meet a man
You're too old.
is in the lumber section at Home Depot. Well, I'm willing to give it all a try.
What? This is so stupid.
Stupid!
Oh, that was a bust. Any other suggestions?
Well, because, like, I don't know about y'all, but when I see a chick wearing, like, a hat, I automatically think she got the blinders on and she ain't trying to have nobody approach her. Men, we're smarter than this. We know not to go to Home Depot to find women, right? We know we either need to go to the bar, we need to frequent another place, or we need to go to a social setting, the coffee shop, the church. We need to go somewhere and put ourselves in that position. But, like, no guy's going to Home Depot thinking, I hope I can shoot my shot. We're thinking, oh, she independent, she don't need no man. If you're at Home Depot as a woman, we think, oh, she independent, she don't need no man. We're not shooting our shot at you.
In fact, I had to like track somebody down for help.
Good.
Come on, Home Depot.
Baby, I'm going to Home Depot, see if I see somebody.
Big bags.
I just pulled up to Home Depot. We about to see what we can find.
Welcome to Burger King, home of the big bags.
I'm mad nobody told me about this sooner.
These big bag baddies really think they
Home Depot
are it.
really has become a shopping mall to find husbands. To be quite honest here, these hard-working men already have enough on their plates to handle. They don't need to carry extra baggage.
Well, and most of the time when these guys are out at Home Depot, they're shopping for something for their house, and they usually got a wife or something. You know what I mean? They're not there. I mean, maybe they're on a job or something like that, but these men are putting in work. They're not just there for leisure like you.
Are they? I keep seeing that video. They're hiding. All of your videos of, you know, screaming and saying how much you hate men and your icks because I don't know they breathe. They just decided they're going to be hiding for a while. They're done. They're taking a vacation from women. They're probably at home. If they're not at work, they're at home. And they're just watching TikToks of women horrified, being very, very happy that they made their choice to just be single and choose peace over crazy toxicity. Oh, and where are the good women? They're at home too. Yeah, they're at home looking like this. And
I don't know what they looking like that. You look like something off Sesame Street.
Shots fired!
Keep it up.
Shots fired!
Ow, wow.
all the other girls, they're out at the club, they're at the bar, dating the same 6'3" guy that's probably texting all of them. He has multiple girlfriends, and all the good people were at home on Reddit.
Well, it's because all these run-of-the-mill ladies that are 5 or 6s at best think they deserve an 8 or a 9, 10 guy. You don't. You don't all qualify for the 6'3" chats. Oops, sorry, but that's just how it goes.
Probably going down a deep rabbit hole we shouldn't, scaring ourselves about the world, and just scrolling through our phones looking like this.
Shout out to Reddit, though. Love Reddit.
We are working 60+ hours a week because we are not good
looking enough for anyone. That's crazy. My last 3 long-term relationships ended in one cheating, one beating me, and one leaving me for women. So yeah, I'm inside most days. Absolutely brutal, bro. Goodness gracious, Nick. Hope that changes for you, buddy. I was at Chili's just chilling and eating by myself. It was towards the beginning of the month. I overheard 3 girls talking about their dating lives. They were ruthless. Women are savages. They really are. Staying single is the best financial and peaceful decision I have ever made so far. Shout out to you, King Drizzle, freaking Drizzle. This, if by some horrible sequence of events I became single again, I would probably just stay that way because it's scary as hell out there. It really is terrifying out in these streets right now with the common dating pool. It's nuts.
Grateful women. So they choose to stay by themselves and travel the world. Being alone for too long can be addicting, so I don't think they'll find the good men anytime soon.
Yeah, not a lot going on around here lately. Let's just see what's behind this door. No, is there a better door around here?
That's the thing. There's a lot of really good men out there, but you ladies either think they're boring or you're too good for them. Like all the blue collar guys, good dudes, hardworking. They put their families first. They're willing to put your needs in front of their own. They'll take care of you, provide for you, protect you. But you think you're better than that and that you deserve the millionaires and the guys making 6 figures every month. And you don't deserve that. You're a run-of-the-mill person. Life is a mirror, not a window. Whatever salary you have, that's what you deserve.
If you want to be a part of my life, you're going to have to fucking prove it to me now. Nobody gets a fucking free pass anymore.
Bro, why has she got the cumbrellas, right? With the 7th grade eyeshadow. Like that red, what are we doing? Like, I thought we stopped doing the colored eyelashes or the colored, what do you call that, in like middle school. Why are grown women doing this?
You want my trust? Earn it! You want my respect?
Wearing your grandma's cardigan like no man wants to approach you.
Fucking earn it! You want my fucking love and time and energy? Fucking earn it! Nobody gets to ride this ride for fucking free.
I love that they think like the eyelashes and the eye makeup look good, but they really, really don't. Can you imagine? That was probably not her first take either. Good Lord.
The moments where I am reminded that being an independent woman is not it. Making a lot of money is, but I don't want to be independent. I want a man because look where we are. Home Depot. Home Depot because we gotta fix something. Depot. I need a man.
Just main character syndrome so bad with these ladies. They act like middle school children.
Crystal, the first muscular man
there was a guy right there. Why didn't you approach him? Oh, is it because he wasn't 6'3" and muscular? But look, she's going to immediately almost bet you be like, where's the buff guys? Where's the muscular guys? Where's the tall guys? She's going to be putting parameters on him immediately.
You find, grab him. We're taking him home. Crystal, the first muscular man that you find, grab him. We're taking him home. For something to fix. For something. Is this the right size?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
No,
when
it's not
women
the right size.
get this much plastic surgery, like in their 20s, like she looks 40 to me. She could be 28, but she looks 40 to me. Like the bubbly cheekbones and like it just doesn't look natural.
Sir, can you give me a ride? Let me see. We are still looking for what we need and we can't find it. I need help. I'm your man.
There's a man right there.
I need help.
One thing about us girls,
Big Mac Betty, Bam Lamb, Big Mac Betty. What do you got?
we never want the man that's into us, the man that want us, the man that's gonna do whatever we want them to do for us. We're never into those type of men. We always going after the bad guy. We always going after the one that got somebody else at home, the one that don't even see us. We gotta beg to be with them. We have to beg them for $1. We don't want the good guy. We don't want the one that's gonna take care of us. Why?
This is what you
Because you like toxicity.
call modern women.
And women are hypergamous. They always want the new, the exciting, the toxic. They don't want the mundane, regular, schmegular 9-to-5 guy who's a blue-collar worker that can provide a good life for them. They want the excitement. They want every day to feel like Six Flags. Guess we'll start calling it Dick Flags, because that's what they want. Women are attracted to these red flags. Like, they're drawn to it. It's so weird. It's like when you hear a tire screeching before two cars collide. You're like, ugh, and then you hear the cars collide, and you're like, where's that at? I have to go see it. That's what they want.
In a forest with a man or a bear?
Oh, I've seen this question.
Man is scary. With a bear.
Well, I've heard about bears. They don't always attack you, right? Unless you, like, fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
Stupid. Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Stupid. 100% a bear, which is, like, terrifying to say, but...
Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there. A bear.
Yo, neck is very scary.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
How's your damn chin connected to your clavicles?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
What the f...
I would say a man.
The reality is I would choose the bear, you would choose the bear, we would all choose the bear. Collectively, as the internet is female presenting people, we all would choose the bear. And I can't speak for everyone's reasons why they would choose the bear, but the reason I told my husband is this. Because a bear doesn't hate people the same way men hate women. And if I'm gonna die anyway,
Wait. If we hate women so much, why do y'all want us so bad? We hate you guys, right? Bro, this makes no sense, and it's always the single women thinking we hate them. We don't hate y'all. I mean, some of y'all are just trash. You just have trash personalities, and you think we're just supposed to accept that. We're not going to accept it.
I would choose the dignity and death of being mauled by a bear than a scary, scary man who wants to take his time. Because the scariest of bears will never be scarier than the scariest of men. And if I'm going to die anyway, I will take the dignity and death of a natural death from a wild animal than I would take the creative torture that I'm...
Well, here's the thing, because you don't have a choice, honey. It's a wrap for you. You don't have a man coming to you. The only thing that's going to come to you is a bear when it's trying to eat your face.
Man can provide.
This is a TikTok trend that's going around right now asking if you would rather be alone with a man or a bear. And I know it's going to come as a surprise, but a lot of people are choosing a bear. See, I'd rather take my chances with a bear because I know if I play dead, chances are it might leave me alone. Unfortunately, we already know that men don't leave women alone in death or in sleep. So I think I would take my chances with the bear.
As crazy as it sounds, that women would rather choose a bear over a man to be in the forest with. The truth is, the hatred these women carry for men runs really deep in their hearts. But when these women get in trouble, they don't seem to call a bear to come help. They always seem to call a man.
For real.
For example, look at this.
I just watched a white girl fight off a robber at gunpoint. He literally had a gun to her. She fought him off, got the magazine out the gun and everything. But the crazy part about it was that there was two men watching very close by. I mean, literally very close by. They were right within the vicinity, which is weird because why would that man try to rob her with those two guys there? But he did it because he knew they wasn't going to do shit. And they did not. It was one man sitting on the grass watching it. Just watching the girl get robbed. The other guy, he's painting some shit. Just
Y'all wanted equality. You got it.
Watching it. Like, what the fuck are men for? Why are they here?
And that's the only part of the video I want to address. What the fuck are men for? Why are they here?
Wow.
You said one dude was just sitting on the grass, right? And the other dude was painting? Yeah, men are here to do what the fuck they want.
I don't know why this is such a hard concept to understand, but women created this situation where they dislike men so much that men finally said, fuck it, we're not going to help you, we're not going to protect you, we owe you absolutely nothing, and because you're just some random stranger, I no longer have to help you. And really what gets me about the video is that there's a lot of other people in that video. Most people did a singular focus on the man sitting in the grass when that woman was getting attacked, but there were women there. So what happened to women supporting women?
Ooh.
You know, y'all like to preach like how you're girls and you're supporting each other and oh my God, I'm always here for you.
Go girl.
But you see a woman getting attacked and there's two women walking the other direction. Why aren't they running to her defense? Right, because you want the men that you claim are such trash to save you. And this is a perfect example of what women do all of the freaking time. They create this standard for how men should treat them, whether that's in the dating phases, in the marriage stages, in friendships, whatever it is. And they created this standard where they hate men so much, but now you want protection from said men. And now that you don't get it, the men are weak. Make it make sense. You cannot continuously drag men and blame the patriarchy and all of this bullshit around you, but then expect men to jump in and save you. Why don't you all call a freaking bear? Okay, bye.
Call the bear, but then again, the bears might be in their soft...
Yeah, call the bear, but then again, the bears might be in their soft bear era. Drizzle, drizzle. We got moms, sisters, and daughters ourselves. Why risk my personal life for a stranger and risk my loving family losing me? For real, who are you? You ain't nobody but a random stranger to me, baby girl. Still don't think I could just stand by. But at the same time, don't think I'm willing to pass judgment on anyone who doesn't get involved. Your funeral. For real, I ain't trying to die for some dumb mistake. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. I need them to bask in their self-created realities. I mean, that's a big fact. Y'all wanted to hate men so bad. Y'all said we wasn't nothing, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. It's just so funny to me. The double standard. Y'all want to trash us and say we ain't worth nothing. Like, I'd rather be with the bear. Call the bear up. Here, let me put you in a scenario really quick. You're in a burning building. You're a man or a woman. You're in a burning building. Who do you want to come save you? A man or a woman? You want a man to come save you. Because I almost bet you a lot of you guys weigh over 160 or 170 pounds, and to be able to deadlift that much weight, you need to at least weigh like 180 to 220 pounds. Most of the time, men carry that weight a lot better than women do. Women that are that big look like a Dairy Queen snow cone, or a Dairy Queen ice cream cone, like a little, the little saucer. They got to do the little. That's what y'all look like. You look like the Michelin Man.
Shots fired! Shots
Oh
fired!
my gosh.
Go man hunting. She's down. And then what do I see? Home Depot! Can we go man hunting in Home Depot? No. Why? No. The men are in Home Depot. That's where you find a man. Actually, you might find somebody else's man. Never mind.
Exactly.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men now?
You could frequent ladies, let me just give you something. You could frequent a coffee shop every week or every other day at the same time. You could go to a public library at the same time. Consistency is key when you go visit these places. You could go to church. You could start going to certain groups. You could join certain groups within your community. You go to these consistently enough, you could go to events. And then here's the golden ticket for you. Go approach a man. You want a man? Go approach him. You know how many times guys get approached? We never get approached, ever. So just go approach this guy. More than likely, he'll give you the time of day. But you ladies have too much ego, you're too entitled, and you think every man should come up to you when you're beat at best.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Like this girl all day, she probably thinks she's a raging 10. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. You're a 6 at best, honey.
Because the Hinge pool has a lot of pee in it. So I'm certainly not finding anyone there. I'm not on Bumble or Tinder, and I don't plan to be. I go to the bar sometimes.
Let me break down the social those apps, the dating apps. Tinder for hookups, Hinge sometimes for dating. Bumble is if you want to meet a feminist. If you want to meet a feminist, go to Bumble.
But the quality of men there, typically not the best from what I've experienced, but I'm not opposed to it. I go to the grocery store with my hair on top of my head. No makeup, baggy clothes. So I don't think anybody's dying to give me their number when they see me there. Okay? So, if you've got any ideas, toss them my way, because...
You can go do your retail thing. You can go to Target, go to TJ Maxx, go to Ross Dress for Less, but look presentable. And then if a guy's making eye contact with you, make eye contact back. Give him choosing signals. Look at him a lot. If he's over there shopping, you want him to talk to you, go over there and talk to him. Go be close to him. But you ladies, like I said, have so much entitlement, you think you're too good to even approach a man.
I'm 30 and beginning to think that this whole dying alone thing isn't going to be like a running joke. It's going to be reality. So yeah, let me know.
I'm actually glad she said that, because this is the fear that most of them are carrying inside. The fear of dying alone. They're so brave chanting they don't need men, but it's only a matter of time before they come on TikTok to ask where the men are at. That's when you know reality has hit them. Dating is only hard for them because they're looking for perfection in a man. We do not live in a perfect world.
Nope.
So why do you expect to find perfection anywhere? It just doesn't make sense.
I never understand when people are like, you need to find a man. Like it's hard? Like, they're literally everywhere. I can't even leave the house without seeing at least 10 of those motherfuckers, okay? They're not hiding. This isn't Where's Waldo. Now, what you didn't say is find a good man.
Where are the men? What happened?
That is a really good question.
I don't know who's to blame.
I could think of a couple possible answers in regards to who's to blame, as I'm sure we all could.
Men don't want to be men anymore.
I love it.
They don't want to be men anymore.
They want to shame us, but then they want us to approach them, bro. You can't make this stuff up.
It's that they've been told over and over again by society and various other groups of people that they're full of toxic masculinity, and the traditional ways in which many men behave is no longer wanted by a large number of people.
I feel like we're around a bunch of Peter Pan. What happened to men and values and family?
What motivation do men really have to act like men when all they get in return is condemnation, criticism, and disparagement?
Taking care of their women and just being the man and the protector.
Let's not forget the large number of women out there that are constantly saying,
I don't need a man. I don't need a man for nothing.
So yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, if you don't need a man, then you don't get one.
Stupid.
Simple as that, dude.
To men.
That's correct. What happened is that men have adapted to the game.
Yes.
We're just riding the wave that women have created.
Facts.
How about instead of asking where are the men, ask where are the women that pushed the men away? These men didn't just get up and leave. They were forced to make a decision, and they chose the most peaceful route they could find.
Good man that knows his value but has been through stuff will create his own peace and chill in it and wait for a woman to add to it. They are not out there dating a new girl every week and spending all of their money because they are building. These are the highest quality of men. And if you find one, get his attention and do not let him go.
Come shop for a boyfriend with me. I was told Home Depot has all the boyfriend material. No tool bags. No gaslighting.
What happened to men not being afraid to come and talk to you in person? Like, I feel like I run into
Because
men
y'all shamed us so much, be like, yeah, don't approach me. That you guys shamed us so much that we don't even want to do it anymore.
There are many different reasons why men won't approach you, but you can tell that they want to. For one, he's afraid of making you feel uncomfortable. Your beauty intimidates him.
I don't know about that.
He's afraid of saying the wrong thing, fear of getting rejected,
I could see that.
fear of being perceived as inappropriate or creepy.
I could see that.
He may struggle with low self-esteem. What you got to do is throw him a bone. You got to drop subtle hints that you're interested. Right?
Choosing signals.
The easiest way is to smile and look directly at him. Subtle body language. But you're going to stay where you're at. You're not going to get up and approach him because at the end of the day, as a woman, you're the prize.
Oh!
Stop the cap.
You ain't no prize, honey. Like I've said, a lot of you single women, especially as you get older in your 30s, you're like a third place trophy at a third grade karate class. You are nothing to shake a stick at. Nobody's writing home to their parents about, I met this girl, she was 30 and she's a 6. Like, oh my God. No. You ladies, what you need to do is you need to pull your big girl panties up. You need to start approaching men.
And if he still doesn't approach you after giving him the green light, you shouldn't want him to at that point because he lacks self-confidence. And a man who lacks self-confidence will make dating much harder for you.
Stupid.
There's that word again.
I was with her in the beginning. She had me in the beginning, but she lost me at the end.
Intimidation. I don't think a woman wearing a bunch of makeup can even call men being afraid of their beauty. One thing I can agree with is that he probably don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. That could lead him to being called a creep. She also mentioned that women shouldn't be approaching because they're the prize. That's incorrect. There's a reason why women seek marriages with the best man.
Good men exist. They are out there. And I need you to realize that if you put out the energy of every man is a manipulator, a cheater, a POS, so on and so forth,
if you put that energy out there, you are going to attract men that are those kinds of people. I think it's safe to say that almost every woman I've ever met, including myself, has been cheated on and treated poorly by a man.
Yeah, that's what happens. Men are more physical. You know what I mean? Like, men lie and women wear makeup. That's what it is.
However, that should not change your perception of the man that you
Men produce hundreds of millions of sperm per month. You guys produce 1 egg a month, and you're mad at us for cheating? That was biologically. How do you think we got 7 billion people on this planet? It wasn't from just Adam bucking Eve. Adam bucked Eve, and then he bucked Evelyn, and you know what I mean? He went out there and had to do his thing. He had to sow his oats. Y'all can only carry 1 baby. I could get 10 women pregnant in 2 days. Simple.
Want to attract into your life. Do the healing work. Focus on bettering yourself and nurturing yourself again and getting back on your feet. But also put the energy out there that there is a man out there that is going to love you the way that you deserve.
You don't deserve nothing.
The way that you deserve.
You don't.
And see your worth
You're
and
worthless.
never let any other man have the opportunity to even come into your life. These men exist and they are out there. But again, if you are continuously saying all these negative things, you're just going to attract negative. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of men out there that might not be the best kind of guy, but you should see the warning signs and say, okay, I know when to get out of this. I know when not to get too attached, and I could end that relationship or end that whatever.
I love it. It's always the single women preaching to other single women of what to do. Honey, nobody's taking your advice. I only take advice from people that I would actually trade lives with. I don't take any advice from anyone that's not making more money than me, has achieved something that I want to achieve. If you're a bum, you're broke, and you don't have something that I deem as of value, and you give me advice, it's in one ear and out the other. I am not listening to you. So for you single ladies trying to give other single ladies advice, you don't have a man. Why are you giving advice on something you don't even have? Maybe you should shut up and listen to wives. But the funny thing is you never see wives on TikTok bitching about men because they got one. It's always these single women.
Before it gets too serious. As someone who is single, I am so hopeful for the man that I
called it. Called it.
Meet because I know my values. I know my morals. I know what I have to offer and what I bring to the table, and
nothing.
Stop the cap.
You have nothing to bring to the table. You're just a single woman, probably close to her 30s.
I know that there's going to be a man that sees me one day and is going to be like, I don't want any other man to come into your life or even be able to talk to you because I need you in my life. I want you in my life. I see that you bring value to my life and I see a potential future with you and I want to explore that. I know that that's coming, and I think by having this mindset, I will attract that man. So do the work. Do the healing work. Be alone for a bit. I've been alone for almost 2 years. It's fine. It's good to have those moments alone. But now I know what I deserve. Now I know what I'm willing to tolerate. I know the red flags. I know the warning signs. I know...
You've been alone for 2 years. What do you mean you know the red flags? You don't know anything. You're clueless.
She belongs to the streets.
You just belong to the streets at this point.
I know what I deserve, and I know that I'm good enough.
You don't deserve anything, honey. You deserve a regular schmegular dude. Life is a mirror, not a window. You deserve a guy that is the complete reflection of you. Dollar amount, height, weight, everything. Beauty, all of it.
What I deserve,
You don't deserve
I know
anything.
how to treat a man. And when you
Notice in none of that did she say what she brought to the table for a man. She just said what she deserves. What kind of qualities are you bringing to a man's life that are going to enhance his life? I didn't hear anything.
I just did a lot of soul searching and a lot of, sitting and just healing.
What are we playing? Is this Fallout? Are we playing a video game? Or is this like Fortnite where you got to level up with the juice or you got to heal yourself? Like, stop it. Healing? Go to therapy, start a petting zoo. Stop with all this crap. You're single. You are in no way in the right position to give anyone else advice. You're alone.
that, how do you lose? How could you lose?
You're losing
because
right
the
now.
right man will never give you up. The
Yeah, he
right
will.
man will never let you go.
Yeah, he will.
And if he does,
He wasn't the right man.
Yeah, I love
Good
it.
men gets ruined by women that truly mistake kindness for weakness. But that also happens to good women. Like I said before, the good men needs to be with the good women.
Right.
Today, what these women are looking for is someone to handle their problems. Where's the benefit in that for a man?
There's not.
That being said, social media also plays a big part in influencing these women in their own relationships. They come up with these standards and expect their man to meet them. And in the process, they end up destroying their relationships because of it. And finally, they're on TikTok asking where did the good men go, not knowing they chased them away with their delusion.
Well, and dude, here's the thing. Women are marketers, men are salesmen. Ladies, you want a man, you have to go frequent places where men are, single men especially. I'm sure there's a church in your area where they do a singles person's ministry, right? I'm not even into church, but you could go to that. You could go to a coffee shop, frequent that. You go to a library, frequent that. I know most, even if it's a small town, I live in a smaller town, and dude, there's a library, there's a coffee shop, and there's many churches. You could start there. But a lot of you ladies would rather pull the phone up and bitch online on TikTok and talk about the very small percentage of men that you've had bad anecdotal experiences with and say, men ain't nothing, but then you're still crying that you want a man. Bro, you can't make this stuff up. Ladies, you're marketers, men are salesmen. You got to market this product. And then here's another thing. Do you want to be the hot one in the relationship? Or do you want your man to be the hot one? A lot of ladies would be like, well, I want to be the hot one. Okay, then go get you a guy that's maybe not as good looking as you would want. There's so many guys out there that are like 5'8" to 6'2", that are maybe a little bit chubby, that are good dudes, but they get zero play because women just think that they're too good for these kind of guys. They're invisible to women. Give these guys a chance. Short kings are out there. They're still good men. They still work hard. They still pay their bills. They still do what they're doing. They're willing to go 50-50 with you. What's better? You paying all your bills as a woman by yourself, or having a man come in and pay 50% of them? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. Get that little 50-50 size. Me and Cass were giving somebody some advice, one of her single friends, and she was like, am I a lost cause? And I'm like, well, I mean, you're in your 30s. You never had a boyfriend. You got a couple bodies already, but it's like, it's your personality. That's what it is. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Maybe when they see you, it's like cool, but as soon as you open your mouth, it's doom and gloom. You're so negative. You're so depressed that no guy wants to deal with that. Women or men want a woman that's like a light. Like you turn on a light and it's like, oh my gosh, she's just so peaceful. She's so hopeful. She's so optimistic. She's fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. She doesn't have any kids with any other men. Like, it's really not hard. There's not a long checklist for you ladies. There's really not. But what we're going to see is more and more women are just going to get on birth control, get ran through by the Chads and Tyrones. We're going to see less births. We're going to see more of a dissociation with the nuclear family. There's just going to be less kids. Dude, of all my homies, I got like 4 or 5 really good homies. None of them have kids. Me and Cass are trying right now, but none of them have kids. Back in the day, if you were in your 30s, everybody had a kid. When I was a kid, everybody had kids. But now it's a lot different, man. People can't afford it, or they don't want them. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like relationships now are 50-50. We expect women to work. We expect men to work. Now the cost of living is crazy. But like back in the 70s, one family member could work. The man could work. And then he could provide for a family of 4 and own a house and have a nice car. Nowadays, ain't no way. I make 6 figures and Cass still works. And we live in a small town. And I bought a house that's like $200,000. This house is not expensive. It's a brand new 3.2 though. But like, if I'm living in the city, ain't no way. It's hard to get a job that pays you this much unless you live in the city. Luckily, I work remote. But like, dude, it's tough out there in these streets. And I feel for men. Because like, why would you want to have to foot the bill for a chick that ain't even got all these qualities? Most of you ladies can't even cook. Nobody taught you how to suck dick, but you sure did figure it out. But like, if you can't cook, you can't clean, you can't be inspiring, you can't be feminine, you can't be beautiful, you can't be inspirational, no man's going to want to give you the time of day. It's just how it is. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.